Okay. Now, and I know when you and I talked, we were talking about, I had a construction company with my husband, and it started out his company and I was going to help him. And then over time morphed into he did the estimating in the building and I did everything else. And it really became a woman-owned, woman-managed business, though legally we co-owned it together because it was a sole proprietorship. What do women-owned businesses, or especially if they come from that perspective initially, what would I needed to have brought in with me or had ready or to go through that process with you? If I was coming in with you and I still have my construction company, what would you ask me for?
In your case, because obviously it is a woman-owned business managed, you have to show control.
Okay.
You have to show ownership, I'm sorry. The ownership, you indicated that it is between you and your husband. That is the difficult part. Because if you invest your own funds into the company from the very beginning, and you indicated in your paperwork that this will be 51% ownership, and that ownership will be to you, then it will be clearly a woman-owned business.
What if it starts out as husband and wife start a company and they get into it and down the road this really becomes a women-managed organization, women-managed business? Are there ways to do that? I imagine it's harder.
Yeah, it is harder to prove, but you always have to call your attorney. They'll help you with the ownership. But if it is a truly managed
Our law
by woman,
offices just love that one.
Yes. If it is a truly managed woman-owned business, it will not be difficult.
Now, you mentioned that your company worked with the Lambeau Field Construction Project, and
Yes.
they had set-asides at 10% for women and diversity-owned businesses. Wasn't that right?
20.
20. Wow.
20%.
Did they hit it?
At one point we did hit it, and then right now we put together a very aggressive plan which we're executing, and we are doubling the amount of money which the Packers are spending with minority and women-owned businesses this year than the last year. And Green Bay Metro Service District, we finished one contract, we surpassed goals. Altogether, I believe around $2.5 million we were able to designate to targeted businesses, minority and women, and disadvantaged business enterprise. In local certified businesses.
Now, I know looking at the numbers, there are so many of our businesses are women and diversity owned. Why is it so hard, do you think, to get to hit those target numbers? Is it outreach? Is it they don't know? Well, why is it, you think?
I think the primary reason is the outreach.
Okay.
Because for a lot of the companies, they in business, for example, a construction company, they're expert in what they do, general construction. They will not do outreach too good. Yes, they have, by law, they have to try hitting that goals, but for them, it's not their primary reason of existence. So they will go and they'll check mark, okay, we try to contact these companies.
I see.
The other part is the small business companies who are not certified, but they're women, minority, veterans, disabled veterans. We sometimes name that as a targeted businesses, disadvantaged business enterprises. It is very difficult to get certified because there is a lot of paperwork involved with that. And it is complicated for a small company to get certified. And that's where we stepped in and we tried to help them with the paperwork. Because it is very time consuming for the large companies who are trying to outreach these people, and the small companies, they're overwhelmed with their paperwork. So we're kind of bridge between them, trying to connect them. And in that way, our primary purpose is to help develop this pool of targeted businesses to develop sustainable growth for them to get to the next level where they will have larger job creation and they'll be helping our local economy also.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, on the screen are some links to your site, and especially there's a link on there to how to become certified and to why become certified. If you check out our website, DePereChamber.org, there'll be more information, and especially as we go out and we create the Women's Interest Council for the Chamber. You and I have already talked about that. I'm really excited to have you involved in that endeavor. It's going to be, I think it's something that we need. We just look at we approach business differently, we approach problems differently. So harnessing all of that into one place and figuring out how we can get women the information and the resources and to share with each other, I think is something that's going to be great for our community and will grow our economy, which of course we're all looking to do at this point. Thank you for being with me. This has been great. Thank you. Thank you for watching. For more information on the Chamber and any of our programs, visit depeerchamber.org. You'll also find information there about all the things we've shared today. Please join us again next month as we continue to discuss, inform, and engage businesses, visitors, and communities across the state of Wisconsin to share concepts and ideas, plus new ways of seeing old things. I'm Cheryl Dietrich with the De Pere Area Chamber of Commerce. Have a great month.